Hey guys, it's Team Productions here. We are just about to ready to leave Colorado. Well, in a few hours though. So yep, this is gonna be a Florida road trip, but not just any road trip. It's gonna be a moving road trip. So yep, it's gonna be really cool. Instead of making a long video, we're only gonna make this up. We're only making one video per day. So when we're at a hotel, we'll stop and then we'll continue on the rest of them. So, yeah, this is going to be a really interesting video because, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. With that being said, here we go. Just before we start leaving, we're doing a little bit of a tour here. As you can see, there's the machine for the house that runs the AC. So yeah, we're starting off in the basement here. I'm just gonna say Florida does not have any basements, homes here, because of the flooding. So anyways, yep, this is what it looks like. It's completely empty here. As you can see. Those are what I'm gonna keep for now. Alright, let's not forget so no one can tip over. Found a Lego piece. I don't know where that come from. But I'll keep that. And these are just extra stuff here. Focus camera. There we go. So yep. Turn off the light. Since we're going to be having a new homeowner coming our way soon. So yep. Everything in the basement is been complete. Now we'll move on to the garage. We are in my room this time, as you can see, with those elevator doors, even though they're not. There's just sliding doors here. Even though I'm still calling it as an elevator door. This is what it looks like in my, I know. I will get that in a minute. So yeah, this is what my room looks like, as you can see. Ugh. It was foggy earlier, but now it's actually become sunny now, as you can see. So yep, that's what my room looks like. This is my brother's room right now, as you can see. Now everything is literally cleared up by now, as you can see. So yeah, this is what my brother's room looks like. Here's the closet. And light's literally having issues, but yeah. But anyways, that's the vacuum, because I'm gonna clean that crap up here, including my other room, which is over there. But anyways, that's it for this update. Making one final update here. This is what the kitchen looks like, and the living room. This is the garage. Yes, we're still working on cleaning this crap up, as you can see. We only got like a few hours left until we start leaving, because we're supposed to leave at around noon or what. So yeah. So yeah, I do apologize about the mess here. And it's locked. So yeah, unfortunately, we had to be out of the house at that time, so yeah. So yeah, this is the final update here to our house here in Colorado, because again, we're going to be moving to Florida in a few hours. So that will be it. Yeah, everything is now cleared off. So again, for another update, this is going to be the last update here for the house here. So as you can see, everything is out of the way. Yep, no more coming from Colorado. So yep, everything is cleared out. Well, except we still got some few more stuff. But here's the closet. We did clear everything off of here, so So, yep. You can hear me echoing, and the camera lost focus. There we go. We're going to keep that refrigerator right now. And yes, we're going to take in our foods with us because I have celiac issues. And that's my dogs. They're coming with us too. So, yep, it is now completely empty. I already went to the basement. I'm not going to go back down there again because it's too creepy in my opinion. So I'm going to go up here real quick. This is the loft. As you can see, it's a pretty good view. We're supposed to leave in a little bit because due to some thunderstorms will be developing in the afternoon. So anyways, this is my family's room. Fortunately, we cannot get that because it's stuck. See, it's like jammed in there pretty good. Here's the closet. This is a big closet right here, as you can see. It's their family's bathroom. And one more. Here's the other closet. That's for our bathroom. Here's my brother's room. Here's his closet. Here's our bathroom. As you can see, nothing is in here now. Yep, completely empty. And here's my room, right here. This is the last one. So yeah, that will conclude the Colorado content. So yeah, no more filming Colorado. So yeah, we're gonna be hitting the road shortly. And my cameras keep losing focus. So yeah. There we go. So yeah, it is now empty, as you can see. Here's the closet one more time. Yep, we still gotta work on that. But we don't only have time for that. But anyways, that'll be it. We just left our house, but we had to make a stop here real quick at the storage here in Falcon because I'm supposed to stay in Colorado for another 5 months. Well, she's gonna come with us though while we're on our way to Florida. So anyways, more updates soon. Alright guys, we are just leaving. Finally, we are out of here after nearly some delays. Because I know it's been a long time, but now we're finally leaving here, so. As you can see, we are on our way, but not yet though, because we have to return the Xfinity cables to the company. And then, ooh, that guy's speeding. And after that, we should be on our way. Alright guys, we are just leaving the city of Colorado Springs here. And we are on our way to Florida, but not so fast though, because we're going to be making a stop at Hayes for one night. And we got a jaywalk coming up ahead. So, yeah. It's time to say goodbye to Colorado, because I've been in the state for a long time. I'm just gonna say, since 2016. But anyways, that's it for this update.
Into your locker. She'd come to
Now we're on the country line now.
Year when our last math teacher had a nervous breakdown. From her first day, Mrs. Dodds loved Nancy Bobbitt and figured I was devil's spawn. She would point her crooked finger at me and say, "Now, honey," real sweet. And I knew I was going to get after-school detention for a month. One time, after she made me erase
something
answers
to Callion, so you can see that weird siren for the last time.
Now,
yep, that's right. We're coming into Callion.
I know, I grumbled. A month erasing workbooks. That wasn't the right thing to say. Come with me.
So yeah, there's the sign right there.
Wait, Grover yelped. It was me. I pushed her.
And we're about to pass that siren again.
Stunned.
That rarest siren in Colorado.
Mrs.
Which is the
Dodd
only
stared
one
Grover
active
to
right now in the
She
USA,
glared at
which
him
is the
so hard,
550
his
tornado
whiskering
siren.
chin
You'll be able to
trembled.
see it in just a minute.
I don't think so, Mr.
It's going to be on the right-hand
Underwood,
side.
she said. But
We're
you
coming into the city
will
limits, so
stay
we're going to have to slow
here.
down.
Grover looked at me desperately. It's okay, man, I told him. Thanks for trying. Honey, Mrs. Dodds barked at me. No.
People.
Nancy Bobblefitt smirked. I gave her my deluxe "I'll kill you
Look
later"
how green
stare.
that is.
I then turned to face Mrs. Dodds,
Grasses
but
are
she wasn't
completely
there.
green.
She was standing at the museum entrance.
It's a really nice
way
town
at the
here.
top of the
And
steps,
someone got pulled over.
gesturing impatiently at me to come on.
So anyways, we're about to pass
How'd
that
she get there so
siren
fast? I have moments
in
like
just
that
a
lot,
minute.
when my
And
brain
it's
falls
street.
asleep or
So
something,
there it is.
and the next thing I know, I've missed something. As if a puzzle piece fell out of the universe and left
There
me
it is.
staring
You
at
saw
the
that
blank
siren.
place behind it.
It's
The school
very rare.
counselor told me this was part of the ADHD, my brain misinterpreting
So
things.
yep, there it is.
I wasn't so sure. I went after
That's the
Mrs.
small
Dodds.
town of
Halfway
Callion.
up the steps, I glanced back at Grover.
Should be going
He
back
was
up
looking
to
pale,
55 in a
cutting
minute.
his eyes between me and Mr. Brunner, like he wanted Mr.
And
Brunner
next
to
stop
notice
will
what
be
was going
Rama.
on.
Coming into Rama.
One night, a thunderstorm blew out the windows in my dorm room. A few days later, the biggest tornado ever spotted in the Hudson Valley touched down only 50 miles from Yancey Academy. One of the current events we studied in social studies class was the unusual number of small planes that had gone down in sudden squalls in the Atlantic that year.
You can barely.
I started feeling cranky and irritable most of the time.
On the left
My
side.
grades slipped from D's to F's. I got into more fights with Nancy
Here's Rama.
Bobblefitt and her friends. I was sent out into the hallway in almost every class.
Second, it's a century.
Finally, when our English teacher, Mr. Nickel,
Right
asked
there
me
in
for
the middle of the
millionth
screen.
time why I was too lazy to study for spelling tests, I snapped.
Anyways.
I called him an old sop. I wasn't even sure what it meant, but it sounded good. The headmaster sent my mom a letter the following week, making it
Should
official.
be coming out of El
I would
Paso
not be
County
invited back
in
next
a
year
little
to
bit.
Yancey Academy. Fine, I told myself. Just fine. I was homesick. I wanted to be with my mom in our little apartment on the Upper East Side.
Lima is 5
Even if I
miles,
had to
which
go to
would be
public
the
school.
county
But
line.
with my- You know what that would mean?
Some kind of score, what?
You haven't failed, Grover, Mr. Brunner said kindly. I should have seen her for what she
Now
was.
slowing down again.
Now let's just worry about keeping Percy alive until next fall. The mythology book dropped out of my hand
This is a
and
little
hit the floor
different
with a
than-
thud. Mr. Brunner went
Then
silent,
Callion, though.
my heart hammering. I picked up the book and backed down the hall. A shadow slid across the lighted glass of Brunner's office door. The shadow of something much taller than my wheelchair-bound teacher, holding something that looked suspiciously like an archer's bow.
Now we're
I opened the nearest door and slipped inside. A few seconds later, I heard a slow plop, 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 like muffled wood blocks. Then a sound like an animal snuffling right outside my door. A large, dark shape paused in front of the glass, then moved on.
Is that a thunderbolt?
A bead of sweat trickled down my neck.
It is a thunderbolt.
Somewhere in the hallway, Mr. Brunner spoke. Nothing, he
Just saw a
murmured.
thunderbolt
My
siren.
nerves haven't been right since the winter solstice.
Wow, that's cool.
Mine neither.
I did not see
Grover
that
said.
until now. That's
But I
cool.
could have sworn. Go back to the dorm, Mr. Brunner told him.
Anyways, yeah,
You've got a
that's a
long
little
day
small
of
town.
exams tomorrow.
And next
Don't remind
is
me.
probably going to be Lyman.
Her
coming
red
into
light
Lyman
blue
now.
Sweet on America uniform smelled like the best things in the world. Chocolate, licorice,
UP's Lyman
and all the
subdivision
other stuff
in
she sold
just
at the
a
candy
minute.
shop in Grand Central.
So yeah, we're coming into Lyman
She
right now,
brought
and then
me
we're
a
going to be
huge
going on
bag of
Interstate
free
70
samples,
eastbound.
the way she always did when I came home.
So yeah,
We sat together on the edge of the bed.
we're about to go
While
over
I
the Union
attacked the
Pacific's
blueberry sour
Lyman
streaks, She
subdivision.
ran her hand through my hair and demanded to
Just a
know
second.
everything I had to put in my letters. She didn't mention anything about my getting expelled. She didn't seem to care about that. But was I okay? Was her little boy doing all right? I told her she was
Coming or not,
smothering
because
me
I
into
don't
layoff and all that.
because
but
I have my
secretly,
scanner in my book bag. It's in the
really,
back, so I can't get to it. I'm sorry.
From
So
the
we're
other
going to go
room,
over the Big Sandy
yeah.
Creek.
Hey, Sally, how about some bean dip, huh?
So
I
yeah, we're going
breathed
over
tea.
Union,
My mom is the
Union Pacific
nicest
Lyman
lady in the
subdivision.
world. She should have been married to a
just saw the
millionaire,
defect
not some
detector.
jerk like Gabe. For her sake, I tried to sound upbeat about my last days at
and we don't
Nancy
have anything
Academy.
coming. Oh well.
I told her I wasn't too down about the expulsion. I'd lasted almost the
Here
whole
we
year
are in
this
Lyman.
time. I'd made some new friends. I'd done pretty well in Latin.
So yep,
And
here
honestly,
we are, and we're
the fights hadn't been as bad
gonna
as
make
the
a stop
headmaster
here.
said. I liked Yancey Academy. I really had. I put such a good spin on the year, I almost convinced myself. I started choking up, thinking about Grover and Mr.
So
Brunner.
we're making a...
Even Nancy Bobofit suddenly didn't seem
Actually,
so
maybe
bad.
not.
Until that trip to the museum. What? My mom asked. Her eyes tugged at my conscience, trying to pull out the secrets.
So yeah.
Did something scare the moment when she changed into the thing with pointed teeth and leathery wings? My limbs went numb from delayed shock. She really hadn't been human. She meant to kill me. Then I thought about Mr. Brunner and the sword he had thrown me. Before I could ask Grover about that, the hair rose on the back of my neck. There was a blinding flash, a jaw-rattling boom, and our car exploded. I remember feeling weightless, like I was being crushed, fried, and hosed down all at the same time. I peeled my forehead off the back of the driver's seat and said, "Ow." I could never outrun this thing, so I held my ground, and at the last moment, I jumped to the side. The bullman stormed past like a freight train, then bellowed with frustration and turned, but not toward me this time, toward my mother, who was setting Grover down in the grass. We'd reached the crest of the hill. Down the other side, I could see a valley, just as my mother had said, and the lights of a farmhouse glowing yellow through the rain. But that was half a mile away. We'd never make it. The bullman grunted, pawing the ground. He kept eyeing my mother, who was now retreating slowly downhill, back toward the road.
This is quite interesting. We do have a storm that we're going into right now. We're coming into Burlington, Colorado here, and we're actually under a severe thunderstorm warning right now. The wind's gusting up to 60 miles per hour. So we are actually driving into the storm right now. As you can see, we're almost to the end of Colorado state line, so we got another 10 miles until the state line.
And so Olympus is here. And
This is what it looks like right now. We're going through
it was all too much, especially the fact
through
that
Burlington, Colorado. So this is the last city in
as
Colorado.
if I were part of some club.
So again, we are under a severe thunderstorm warning right now.
Who am I? Kyron smiled. He shifted
And
his
if you
weight
look
as
down
he
there,
rolled to
that's
get
the
up out of his
airport.
wheelchair, but I knew that was impossible.
Yeah.
He was paralyzed from the waist
That
down.
was the last city in Colorado.
Who are you?
We're just coming into the Kansas state line. Rain.
Oh. Oh yeah, no, I'm not passing that guy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, oh, he almost tipped over. No thank you.
We're going into the Kansas state line. Another couple feet. Another couple feet.
Alright, well, I will let you go. But I just wanted to let you know there's not any way I'm passing this thing until the wind dies down. Yeah.
Where Kyron said they held sword and spear
Alright
fights.
guys, we're just about to enter
Sword
the
and spear
Kansas
fights,
state
I
line.
asked. Cabin challenges
right a
and all
couple
that,
feet from
he
it.
explained. Not lethal, usually. Oh yes, and there's the mess hall.
Right there. There's the
Kyron
sign.
pointed to an outdoor
Leaving
pavilion
Colorado.
framed in white Grecian
Leaving
columns on a
leaving
hill
Colorado.
overlooking the
So,
sea.
yep, we are now
There were dozens of
exited
stone
Colorado.
picnic tables. No roof,
Yep.
I think it's
no
right.
walls.
So yep, we are now
What are you
in
doing
the
at Raymond's?
Kansas
I
state
asked.
line.
Kyron looked at me
Finally.
as if I'd gone a little weird. We still have to eat, don't we?
And the severe thunderstorm
decided
warning
to
has been
drop the
allowed to
subject.
expire.
Finally, he showed me the cabins. There were 12
So
of
yeah,
them,
there's the sign up
nestled in the
ahead.
woods by the lake. They were arranged in a U, with 2 at the base and 5 in a row on either side. And they were without doubt the most bizarre
There it
collection
is.
of buildings I'd ever seen.
Kansas welcomes you.
Except for the fact that each had a large brass
Yeah,
number
now we're
above
in
the
Kansas.
door. Odds on the left side. Your
Coming into
father's
Goodland,
not dead, Percy.
Goodland, Kansas.
How can
Sorry.
you say that? You know him? No, of course not. Then how can you say, because I know you?
So, yeah,
You wouldn't
we
be
are coming
here if you weren't
into
one of
Goodland,
us. You
Kansas.
don't know anything about me.
Yes, it is
No?
raining a little bit.
She raised an
Because
eyebrow.
we just got
I
out
bet
of the
you moved
storm.
around from school
Storm's
to
path.
school. I bet you were kicked out of a lot of them.
Beautiful.
How diagnosed with dyslexia?
So, yeah,
Probably
we-
ADHD too.
We do have a
I
couple
tried to
more hours,
swallow my
but until we get
What
to
does that have to do with anything?
Hayes.
Taken
But
together,
anyways,
it's almost a sure
I'll show
sign.
you what it
The
looks
letters
like
float
in
off the page
Goodland,
when you read, right?
Kansas.
That's because your mind is hardwired for ancient Greek. And the ADHD, you're impulsive, can't sit still in the classroom. That's your battlefield reflexes. In a real fight, they keep you alive. As for the attention problems,
So, yeah.
that's because you see too much, Percy, not too little. Your senses are better than a regular mortal's. Of course the teachers want you medicated. Most of them are monsters. They don't want you seeing them for what they are. You sound like you went through the same thing? Most of the kids here did. If you weren't like us, you couldn't have survived the Minotaur, much less
So, yeah,
the ambrosia
here's what
and
it
nectar.
looks like.
Ambrosia and nectar? The food and drink we were giving you to make you better. That stuff would have killed a normal
If you
kid.
keep going that
It
way,
would've
that will
turned your
take you
blood to
towards the
fire
National Weather
and your
Service
bones
office
to
in
sand,
Goodland.
and you'd be dead. Winter solstice. That's when the gods have their big annual council. But how did you get there? The Long Island Railroad, of course. You get off at Penn Station. Empire State Building, special elevator to the 600th floor. She looked at me like she was sure I must know this already. Stumble through a few lines of Homer without too much headache. The rest of the day, I'd rotate through outdoor
Kansas.
activities, looking for something I was good at. Kyron tried to teach me archery, but we found out pretty quick I wasn't any good with a bow and arrow. He didn't complain, even when he had to desnag a stray arrow out of his tail. Foot racing? No good either. The wood nymph instructors left me in the dust. They told me not to worry about it. They'd had centuries of practice running away from lovesick gods. But still, it was a little humiliating to be slower than a tree. And wrestling? Forget it. Every time I got on the mat, Clarice would pulverize me. There's more where that came
A couple
from,
more
punk.
miles left
She
until
mumbled in my ear. The only
Hayes.
thing I really excelled at was canoeing, and that wasn't the kind of heroic skill people expected to see from the kid who had beaten the Minotaur. I knew the senior campers and counselors were watching me, trying to decide who
We're
my
actually
dad
making a
was.
stop here
They weren't having
temporarily.
an easy time of it. I wasn't as strong as the Ares kids,
So, yeah,
or as
we are
good at
making a
archery as
stop
the
here
Apollo kids.
temporarily.
I didn't have Hephaestus's skill with metalwork,
And then we'll
or,
continue our
gods
way.
forbid, Dionysus's way with fine plants. Luke told me I might be a child of
Yep.
Hermes, a kind of jack of all trades, master of none. One of the campers told me.
Plan has changed here, so
Yeah, we're gonna stop at.
we're here at
Colby, Kansas.
yes, Cody, Kansas.
Well, we gotta go see if we can get a room. Okay.
So yeah, we're here.
You guys want to chill out here while I go
Temporarily.
check it out?
So yeah, we're currently
Daddy
stopped.
can walk the doggies out here.
Hello, everybody. This is the elevator at the Holiday Inn Express
We're down at 111.
in Hayes,
So
Kansas.
I think you're gonna be right off.
Excuse me, Colba, Kansas. I'm sorry.
um,
Gattacone.
Hi, buddy.
I think it's here. Yep, here it is. Let's go up to 3. Listen to the motor. We're at 3. That was very loud. There's the call cancel, which unfortunately it doesn't work. Oh, the bell didn't ring. That was weird. Just basic Kone, Montgomery Kone elevator. So yeah, we're in Colby, Kansas. Yeah, it's been a road trip. Whoa. Oh dear gosh. The phone box is literally came off. That's not good. That needs some help. I'm gonna set it up because there was a machine room here. It's locked. And that's it.